I could go on and on about a lot of the not so great experiences I've had with exes. But I think ultimately I saw in them what I saw in myself. Like, I saw the beauty within them, but also the pain and the trauma. And I just wanted to help them. Ultimately getting burned because of that. But I was denying myself of what, like, I needed that for myself. And that's when the real healing came in. When I started giving that to myself and understanding myself more. It took one of the worst, excruciating heartbreaks I've ever had in my life for that to happen, though. Because I gave everything to my last ex. And it was never enough. And it was because of her shit. And my shit was that I gave everything. And I needed to learn how to balance that out. I needed to learn how to pick myself. A lot of the times I needed to learn boundaries. And I needed to learn how to still stay myself without losing myself in a relationship. And those were all part of my problems with relationships throughout my life. Also, when I was younger, there was a lot of drugs and a lot of booze. And just a lot of bad choices. But ultimately, you know, you can see people go, oh, I chose all the wrong men, or oh, all the women were crazy, or oh, this or that. But the truth is like, where are you taking accountability in your shit? And that's the important thing, because ultimately my mother wound was the problem with all of my relationships that I had. I was trying to find love in the ones that couldn't give love to me. And I always ended up getting burned and it really fucking hurt. And I needed to learn how to give that love to myself. And that's just the truth. And there was a lot of heartbreak in that. Admitting that to myself. That's how I felt growing up. And never having the love. Cut me off. This is going to be a long one, apparently. Never having the love that I needed. So I constantly, in relationships, was begging. I was begging for love. All I wanted was love. I would give everything to them. And I wasn't giving to myself. And I wasn't validating myself. I just wasn't loving myself. And I felt like I didn't deserve love because that's what everybody was showing me. I just didn't deserve it. And that's a lot of heartbreak and a lot of dealing with shit and a lot of really looking at your life and going, okay, what was my part and why am I this way? That's shadow work. When you can go back to every relationship and go, oh shit, this was the main fucking problem. And that goes all the way back to like when I was a baby and feeling completely abandoned and neglected and unloved. Sad, but then you can learn how to rework that and do things differently. So it's a hard road, though. It's a hard road.